Winter panzanella. Panzanella is such an iconic Italian salad. What it means is a salad with some bread that you have left over. It sort of absorbs all the dressing and makes a delicious salad. So here I have cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. We will season them and roast all of this, and then we'll make the salad with it. So here I have a washed delicata squash, but you can put any squash, butternut squash, acorn squash, mix it up a little bit. And I'm gonna leave the skin because the skin in the delicata usually cooks soft, and it's good. It's an added element. So we take away the seeds just like that. Okay. Cut it in cubes. Yeah. So these are the roasted vegetables, but we will also add some kale in here and lighten it up. This is thyme. I want to season the vegetables. Let's chop it. Let's put some salt so that the vegetables, when they're roasted, they're going to be flavorful. Let's put some olive oil. And sheet pans, too. We'll roast it. You want to give the vegetables space in the oven because you want them nice and crunchy and crispy all around. Let me see, maybe just a little bit more, not too much, but just a little bit. Preheated oven, 425 degrees, nice and hot, and 20 minutes to half an hour until they're soft inside, but have a nice little crust on the outside. The vegetables are roasting, so let's get the bread going. Whole wheat bread, a nice hearty bread. A bread that's yesterday's bread is perfectly fine. And I think that maybe even half of this is enough. Cubes. I like to leave the crust right on, just like that. And I like the crust in the salad. Okay, so here we are. I think we have enough. I'm gonna just wait for the vegetables to finish roasting, and we're gonna be ready to make the salad. Buongiorno, benvenuti to my library. Here is where I read your emails and answer you. And here I have a video from Tracy. So let's take a look.
Hi, Lydia. I'm Tracy from New Jersey, and I want to make gnocchi. I see you do it on TV all the time, and it looks so easy. But I'm wondering, should I make ricotta gnocchi or potato gnocchi? What's better? What's easier? Let me know.
Tracy, thank you very much for this email. It looks like you were going to pick up the kids from school, and you decided that you wanted to ask Lydia a question. I love that. I love to be part of your everyday life, and you want to make gnocchis. Well, there's two different things. The potato gnocchis are the traditional gnocchis, and they take just a little bit more time. You need to boil the potatoes, rice them, and let them cool completely before you knead the flour in. Whereas the ricotta gnocchi, the important thing is to drain the ricotta, and then you add the flour and the eggs, and you just make it. So, if you're in a pinch and in a hurry, the ricotta gnocchi are the answer. So thank you for the question, Tracy. We are ready to assemble this delicious salad. The vegetables are soft inside, but have a nice little crust. So here, put them right in the bowl where we will dress them. Look how great these vegetables look. You can use them for any meal. Roast the vegetables in the oven, put something on the grill, and you're done. But here I'm making a panzanella salad. So let's add the bread. It's known for its bread. And the greens, here I have kale because we're sort of in a wintry mood. Let's dress this. Salt. The bread is gonna soak up a lot of the juices, the dressing. So we have to be aware of that. Oil, so if you're looking at me and says, Lydia, too much dressing, the bread takes it in. This is apple cider vinegar. And let's toss this. You see the bread is already absorbing? I'm gonna let the bread steep in the juices and absorb the juices a few minutes. So when you make your salad, you know, the kale is resilient and it will sort of hold up. So don't worry about making it a little bit ahead of time and let that bread soak in the goods. So walnuts. Let's just chop some walnuts. Always toast your walnuts or nuts that you use for baking, for dressing, whatever. Toast them before because it sort of lets the oils come out. Okay. And I always tell you, dough scraper is a lifesaver for me. So let's give it a good toss. You can just build and build with different vegetables, but also with proteins, you know? You could put hard-boiled eggs in here. You could put little tuna in here. And then it really becomes a main course. I'm gonna taste the kale. And the bread. What I like about panzanella is exactly what happened. The bread has taken in the oil and vinegar, and when you bite into it, it squirts that dressing in your mouth. Boy, is it delicious. So let me serve you some. You can bring the bowl to the table. You know, this is a big one. This could be a main course. And that looks good. I mean, I've tasted it, but I want to taste some more. The sweetness of the delicata. And I know when you go out and eat, you order those salads that sort of impress you. But you can make your own impressive salad, just like this.